Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our video on the quotient rule. This rule is the one that trips people up the most often. Similarly to the product rule, we use U and V to denote, and we use this rule when our functions are related through a division. So, if you see something that looks like this, y equals something divided by something else. Here's the key part. You need to label the top one U, the bottom one V. Think of the order in the alphabet, UV, U comes first, then the V. Once you've done that, you need to carefully pay attention to this rule. That's something you'll need on your notes page, cheat sheet, whatever going into any SAT or exam, and you need to make sure it's the right way round. The product rule, it didn't matter if you reversed. The quotient rule, it matters massively. It has to be U dash V, take UV dash, divided by V squared, where V is the denominator. Alright? So, friends don't let friends say the quotient rule backwards. You've got to get that one the right way round. Let's have a go here. Alright, so, enjoy the ceiling. That's U, that's V. And I would start by writing out the rule. Let me just get rid of that box, that's going to annoy me. The rule for f dash x is u dash v minus v dash u over v squared. Alright, once you've identified your two, I would write them separately, just like we've been doing with the product rule, and set them up. 5x take 1, u dash therefore is just 5. V is 6x squared plus 2. V dash therefore is 12x. Alright, then we make the substitution. U dash is 5. V is 6x squared plus 2. Note the brackets I'm using. Subtraction comes down from here. V dash is 12x. U is 5x take 1, close brackets. Line it off over V squared. So 6x squared plus 2 squared. Now, clearly there's some tidying we can do on the top, but often the exam question says there's no need to simplify. So if there's no need to simplify, leave it there, be happy, move on. Alright. I think this is our last one. So, the process. We have our U and our V. We want U, V, U dash, V dash. Set up your ingredients before you dive into the rule. U is 4x squared take 5x, therefore U dash is 8x take 5. That's not too bad. V is the square root of 6. Don't know where the 6 came from. 2x squared take 6. V dash is more complicated. You should be recognizing that this requires chain rule. Let a equal 2x squared take 6. Therefore, V equals root A. Therefore, V dash is going to be, remember root A is really a to a half. V dash is a half a to the minus a half multiplied by the derivative of a. So that derivative of a is the chain rule coming out. Alright, because we know we're going to need in a second, the derivative of a is 4x. Not too bad. So V dash is a half, bracket, whatever a was, which is 2x squared take 6 to the power of minus a half, multiplied by a prime, so multiplied by 4x. And to make this look a little nicer, I will simplify at this stage, just so then the rest of the rule goes nicely. 4x and a half can be 2x, and the bottom is the square root of 2x squared take 6. And that's V dash. Alright, given that, we can find the rule. So dy dx, dy on dx equals u dash v take v dash u over v squared. Make sure you get those values right. Now I'm going to work across, just otherwise we can't see the whole thing. All right, v dash, bracket. Again, really? Bracket. 8x take 5. Sorry, that's this first v dash. Multiply, so that's u dash, multiplied by v, which is the square root of 2x squared take 6. That bracket wasn't really needed. Subtract v dash 2x over the square root of 2x squared take 6 multiplied by u. 4x squared take 5x divided by v squared. So that's v squared just removes the square root, so it becomes 2x squared take 6. And that is as far as we go. Just leave it there. There will be scenarios where you'll need to tidy, but often just when practicing the rule, we're just going to practice getting the rule out, laying it up. So in this case, you need to be careful about the setup, u, v, u dash, v dash, knowing that you might have to go through the chain rule to get one of them. Set up the equation, substitute in, and hope you don't have to do anything after that. Heck. This one's been tidied a bit. Don't stress about tidying them. As long as it looks like you're pretty close, you're good. Try this going there, this going there. Most importantly, bring notes to class with these two examples and the rule. That rule will need to be drummed into your mind. On that note, looking forward to seeing you in class tomorrow so we can practice. Have a good evening.